How long does it take you to write Inglourious Basterds?
I came up with it, actually, the idea a long time ago and the characters, but this last time when I wrote it and finished it, I actually wrote it in about 6 months.
Where do you conceive this idea from Glory? Like, are you standing in the shower? And a lot of good ideas always come to me in the shower. Well, I once wrote a fart joke. It was unbelievable. Where do you come up with your good ideas? Is it just walking around, it suddenly hits you?
Well, usually, actually, with me, it tends to start with something just extremely basic. I like genre movies.
Right.
So I enjoy that. And I even like the idea of subgenres inside of genres. And so I thought of, wouldn't it be cool to do a war film? But in particular, wouldn't it be cool to do a bunch of guys on a mission war film?
Yes.
Like those, the Devil's Brigade and the Dirty Dozen, that kind of stuff. And they haven't made anything like that for a while.
But what was the fantasy that Jews would be scalping?
Well, that was the next step. All right. So, the first step is, let me throw my hat in that genre.
Right.
All right. Then, bunch of guys on a mission. Well, who are the guys?
Yeah.
All right. And then I actually thought of wait, what if it's a bunch of American Jews behind enemy lines doing an Apache resistance?
That's the brilliance, right? That's the brilliance.
That's what I think.
So now we come up with this great idea for the flick. Yeah. You sit for 6 months and you write it. Now you're done. Your dream guy is Brad Pitt to be a star in this movie.
Yeah. I'm writing the script, and I'd start thinking, well, Brad could be terrific for this role. And
I would never have thought of him for that role. Well, that's
he
what
was
makes
the
you
only person I could think of, actually.
And he was quite good in it.
Yeah, normally his situation is, I'm proud of my second choice or my third choice, and I might even end up preferring my second choice because it's a whole different movie than the one I made in my head.
Yeah.
But to me, he was so kind of nailed that character so much in my brain that it was like there was no second or third choice.
You call up the agent, and what does the agent say? Fuck you?
No, actually, what he said, what I say is look, I'm gonna be done in about 3 weeks.
Right.
And I've got this thing for Brad. Not only that, though, I'm not making it easy on myself. I need to go right away. I can't wait for him.
You mean, in other words, you want to start shooting this baby
right away because I wanted
away.
to be done in time for the Cannes Film Festival.
Did you have the funding already in place? Everything?
Yeah, I wasn't worried about that. I'm creating a perfect storm for the word no.
Right.
All right, because I have all these things that have to work in order for it to work. And sometimes you're lucky and sometimes you're not. But this time it was like, Quentin, that's perfect. He's ready to work right now. Actually, the sooner the better.
You would think Brad Pitt would have 50 films lined up.
Yeah, no, but actually, Brad's smart. That's one of the things about it is he does not back himself up 3 pictures in advance because he wants to be available when good material comes his way.
So that is a good move, isn't it? And so you get to the part where now you have to talk to Brad Pitt in person.
Yeah, he likes the script and he wants to discuss it. He wanted to talk about the very end because I don't want to give away the very ending. Right. But there is a situation in the movie where towards the end, history goes went one way and I go the other way.
Right.
And the way he brought it up, he goes, okay, so let's talk about I want to hear your take on the ending. Now, by the way, I'm going to do it anyway, so don't worry about that.
He didn't want to insult you.
Yeah, so now, what's your take on that?
Yeah.
But I just thought that was really cool. It was just, okay, now we're going to bring up the controversial aspect. Oh, by the way, I'm in. I'm doing it.
Did you? Well, he was being nice, I think.
Yeah.
That's really good. He put you at ease. Does he say to you, why is the word bastard spelled B-A-S-T-E-R-D? Does he say things
Actually,
like that?
he didn't bring that up at all. I mean, it's an artistic stroke.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it really is.
If you changing that
to describe it, to put it under the microscope is to take the piss out of it.
Like when Abby Hoffman called America with a K or something.
Yeah, or, when Basquiat took his restaurant bill and Elmer glued it to his painting. It's just, you don't talk about it. You just did it.